really quickly is we're gonna go over the game plan really fast. And
Yes. By the way,
you read it? You went through it?
I did.
Okay, awesome, sweet. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna because you kind of went through it already. I'm kind of going to skim through it, but I'm gonna kind of touch on the really important parts.
Yes.
So basically, right, this is a 30-day game plan that's specifically driven to get your results. Now, the cool thing about it is that prior to you joining the mastermind, I was kind of already teaching you some cool stuff.
Right.
So you've already gotten into the 3-0 club. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What I'd like you to do, because you already gotten into the 3-0 club, there's going to be another game plan that I'm going to share with you in just a couple of minutes here. But first thing is first. Okay. So have you joined the private Facebook mastermind, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, did you get to shooting a video to the
No,
private mastermind?
I figured I'll do that tonight after the session we have with Chris. I have a full day, so I'll be doing that tonight.
Sweet. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to kind of quickly just go through this really quickly.
Okay.
So in the video, you want to make sure it's an opportunity to introduce yourself to everyone. But most importantly, what a lot of people don't realize is that most people when they join a mastermind group, they never really properly introduce themselves, so nobody ever knows who they are,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't really catch anyone's attention. And the reason why you want to stand out in a group that's growing every day is because you want to make sure that when you're in the mastermind, you want to utilize every resource possible. And the cool thing about the mastermind is that you have a lot of people who are like-minded, like yourself, people who are getting results, people who are taking action. Now, of course, there is also a certain percentage of people that never really do anything. Um, but most of the people that are going to engage with the video, most of the people that are going to comment are probably going to be people that are probably going to be very interested in building a relationship with you. And that's important because you never know. I mean, the relationships that you build here can lead into so many different things. It can lead into partnerships and things outside of this. So when you shoot a video, it's going to grab a lot of people's attention, and it's going to get a lot of people to kind of friend you, ask for friend requests on Facebook, and it's just going to be a very, very, very good way to kind of make sure you stand out. And the reason why you want to stand out because you want to make sure that you instantly you instantly grab the attention of the people who are taking action. Because when you can do that, what happens then is that all of a sudden now, um, the people who are taking action are going to know who you are. And based on your personality, based on who you are, which I love who you are, you're awesome. They're going to think the same thing. And they're just going to be more fond and more prone to help you out. Not that they wouldn't help anyone else out. It's just that when you don't properly introduce yourself, nobody knows who you are. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
On top of that, you're also going to grab Chris Recker's attention. And I think that the best thing about this is that being affiliated with Chris Record transfers a lot of influence to you and your business and even confidence.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that's important is you want to grab his attention because when he can give you input in the mastermind, when he can give you advice in the mastermind, it's always going to be way more valuable than someone who's not, who's not to disqualify or say that anyone else is not good enough, but it is his mastermind, and I would say that he knows a little bit more than all of us because he's the one who put it together. So it's great to grab his attention. Okay. The next thing is in the video, you want to make sure you set your intention, right? This is really powerful because what better than a place, a group of people that can hold you accountable for what you want to accomplish in your business. So set an intention. It's really powerful. Making a public commitment is super powerful. I got to experience that in 2014 when I went to Seattle and I told everyone what me and my wife were going to do in our business. Several months down the line, we experienced a huge explosion. So setting a public commitment is really, really powerful. But I think the most important thing to do in that video is to ask this question. And everybody who always does the video always benefits so much from this question because you're literally getting the mistakes that people did that now you know, and now you can avoid them and you can get to where you need to go faster. And the question is very simple. The question is, knowing what you now know, what is the one thing that if you could go back in time and do differently, what would that one thing be to help you get to your goals faster? Right? Warren Buffett said, "We learn from mistakes, but the mistakes don't have to be ours." So you're going to get a lot of people's input, and most of the times when you do it right, and you just do exactly what I told you, Chris Record himself answers that question for you. So it's going to be really powerful because what you can then do is either have the get confirmation on the mistakes not to do, or get a brand new awareness on the mistakes to avoid, so you can get to your goal faster. Make sense? So
Yep.
that video is going to be really powerful. It's going to be super beneficial on so many different levels. So that's the first thing you want to do. The second thing you want to do, which
Mm-hmm.
you kind of already done, okay, and I'm just going to switch this up, is mastering the 3-0 club, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
so now that you've gotten into the 3-0 club, doing the dog niche, doing the dog videos, okay, what I want you to now do is I want you to focus, okay, on the niche that you would like to build, okay, a niche that you like to start building out. Now, my recommendation when you do this is you don't have to you don't have to take my recommendation, but this is what I heard Chris Rucker tell me, okay, when I was watching one of his training videos, and he was basically, it was like last year's recording, and he was talking about how the best thing to do when you're doing the strategy is to start in a micro niche. So a micro niche, for example, is, let's say, like the niche that I'm in is a mixed martial arts niche, but the micro
Mm-hmm.
niche within that niche is the UFC. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the reason why he said to start this way instead of right into branding yourself is because a couple of reasons. He said number one, because you can play with your marketing, which means that because micro niches, because you're targeting a micro niche and not the internet marketing niche or network marketing niche or branding yourself, it's super low and effective, which means that because you're spending so little to do the marketing, you can really play around with it. You can you can be okay with making mistakes because it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, and it can really, experimenting and learn, like, for me personally, starting in a micro niche has expanded my marketing skills so much because it's been so cost effective, and the stuff that I've learned, I am now going to take, and when the time is ready, I'm going to start building out my own brand.
Mm-hmm.
Because the stuff that you learn is very similar to what you need to do when it comes to branding yourself, or going into the niche that you want to go into. So
Mm-hmm.
that would be my recommendation, is build out a micro niche, right? Because it's super low effective. Right now I'm paying like 13 cents a leads, okay? So it's really cheap. And I'm not saying that you're going to pay that price, but I am saying that's what I'm paying.
Mm-hmm.
And the all of the mistakes that I've done has taught me so much. But I got to tell you, if I did the same kind of mistakes in the IM niche or branding myself, it would have cost me so much more money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he recommends. Do you have to do it? You don't have to do it, but that's the route that I recommend you do.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go right into uh, branding yourself, that's totally fine. But what I do recommend is starting in a micro niche. And the next thing to this, right, is I want you to focus, okay? Your focus, because you're in the 3-0 club, is I want you to focus on taking one video into 1 million views, okay? So that's the goal. So taking one video into 1 million views. And here's the reason why. Because to get a viral video into the millions, okay, you're going to learn so much, because there's going to be ads you have to put, there's going to be things you're going to have to optimize and things you're going to have to tweak with the training, with my assistance, right? You're just going to learn so much. And that million video, if you get to 1 million and you do everything correctly, by 1 million videos, you should start generating clicks and you should start generating leads. So that's really exciting. But what's even more exciting is that the stuff that you learn along the way to getting to 1 million views, that stuff can then be applied for your next viral video. And what took you a really long time is now shortened in another video. So that's what I recommend, because what I found for me personally, when I was jumping from video to video, I didn't learn nearly as much as I did when I got to 1 million views. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So that's your goal. So think of the niche that you want to go. Think of the micro niche that you want to go. If that's the route that you want to take. Like for example, Aaron Martinez, who's in our team within this mastermind, he's making sales. I would say like every other day. He's in the guitar niche. So he's building that out as he's building his Empower network, but he's learning a lot and he's transferring that over into his network marketing company. So you should even reach out to him, because I'm sure that you can learn a lot from him too.
Okay.
So that's basically your 30-day game plan. You're already in the 3-0 club. So instead of this saying mastering the 3-0 club, basically reaching your first million view on your viral video.
Okay.
Now, you don't want to force 1 million videos. You don't want to force a million views on a video. What I mean by that is that make sure that your ads are 3-0. Like if you're gonna take a video to millions, make sure that your ads look like this:
Right.
0.001 to 0.009. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm really excited because I think that once you start to generate clicks and you generate leads, like first of all, once you start to generate clicks, it's gonna be like, oh my god, oh my god, like I'm generating clicks. I don't have to pay for solo ads. Like I am myself doing this. It's gonna be really exciting. And then
Mm-hmm.
when you can get the clicks to convert into leads, it's gonna be even more excited. So I'm really pumped up for you, and I'm excited that you decided to take action with this. So Chris Rucker is going to shoot you off a lot of trainings. Okay, he's going to give you his inner circle training. He's going to give you a lot of trainings. Okay, but of course, what I found to be true that a lot of people who get results are the people who focus on one thing at a time. So not to say that Chris Rucker's training are the trainings that he's giving are not valuable. It's just to say that it's better to focus on one thing. So what I'd recommend is you watch the 3-0 Club training only for now. So you can, and it's going to be very tempting to jump around other training videos, but if you feel like there's a video that you want to watch, just bookmark it and then come back to it later. Because right now what we want to focus on is you mastering this traffic strategy. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so what I would recommend, Sheila, is you watch 30 to 45 minutes per day. Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay, and then the rest of the time that you have, you put it into taking action, and learn and taking what you learn and translating it into result. And what I mean by result, it doesn't necessarily need to be money or leads or clicks. Every action you take does generate a result. And that's when you look at that result, right? Here's what you need to do with it. Okay. Here's the most important thing to do with it. Okay. Is utilizing the Facebook mastermind. So what I mean by that is take the results that you're getting, okay, and post them. Your ads, take screenshots of your ads, your capture page, your sales video, your email, basically everything, because nothing is a stupid question.
Mm-hmm.
And when you take a screenshot of the results that you're getting daily, right? Sometimes in the very beginning, we can't understand it. It's like a different language. But there's people in there who are experienced that can look at the results you're getting, and they can translate it and share with you like, oh, okay, it seems like you need to do this instead of that, or it seems like you might need to tweak it, right? So that's what I would recommend you do, because a lot of people don't utilize it. For me personally, I got to the 3-0 Club. I didn't even watch all of the training videos. I just kept asking questions, and the mastermind really helped me out. So make sure you utilize the training and the mastermind, but really the mastermind is really golden if you know how to use it. So that's basically. Oh, we can put your name on here now. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. So like everybody here has gotten to the 3-0 Club, okay? And of course there's hundreds of people in Chris Records group that's gotten there, okay? So that's basically what you want to focus on, okay? So really a quick rundown of this. Again, make sure you shoot a video in the private mastermind, okay? 2, okay? Instead of focusing on mastering just 3 zeros, okay? I want you to focus on mastering your first million viral video views, okay?
Yeah.
So that's going to be very exciting, okay? I'm really pumped up for that. And the third thing is that for now, my recommendation is you just watch the 3-0 Club training for now. Make sense?
Yes.
And it looks like this, okay? And then the fourth thing is make sure you participate and you utilize the Facebook Mastermind to its fullest, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically it. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, it does. I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Because you and I had already talked about how self-development / personal development is the niche I'm going after, the micro niche, I have to research further, and I wanted to know if I should research that through one of the Facebook tools you showed me. Like what I had started to do over the weekend was the usual way that you can actually search something in Facebook, where you type in pages liked by people who like Tony Robbins, whatever. So I did that. I found 26 pages to like so far. I have 24 more to go. But as far as identifying the micro niche of self-development or personal development, can you just tell me what you would do to find them?
Yeah. So what I would do is like for example, this is an example. And like in the personal development niche, I would say like you're probably going to pay a little bit more per lead and a little bit more for the videos. So maybe a micro niche within that might be like spirituality, like Um, and like if I was doing that, I might do like some spirituality niche or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what I would recommend, right? If you need ideas, here's the best thing to do. Um, because of course now you're tapping into like hundreds of people's minds, which is better than just my brain.
Mm-hmm.
So type in that question, okay, and make sure you type in this question after you shoot the video,
Right.
right? So you might want to just do the video now, so then you can type the question like a couple minutes later. And the
Mm-hmm.
question is just ask the group and say, hey guys, um, I'm just looking for some recommendations. If you guys can just comment below and let me know what would be some good micro niches to start with, and then comment below in the thread. And and then what would happen is you're gonna start having people just comment below.
Okay.
Okay, and if you want, you can tag me, uh, Brandon, Daniel, and Aaron, and then we'll give you some ideas, like just to kind of like start the momentum and start getting other people to comment. So
Okay.
you can tag us, so then we can start the thread, and then what happens is other people will start joining as well. So that's my recommendation, and then I'll shoot in my idea, but you also get everyone else's idea too. And you can also if you want, you can go into the little Facebook chat and you can ask the same question in there, and you'll get responses from me and from other people. So
Okay.
hopefully that answers your question, and I think that would probably be way better because you're getting tons of ideas, and then you can kind of pick and choose.
Okay. I appreciate that. That helps.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, and the last thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to show you really fast something that's really cool here. So I know you guys are thinking of deciding to pick up Smart Member,
Yeah.
but I kind of wanted to just show you how it works, just to see if this is something that you still think it's easy or not. So Smart Member allows you to create bridge pages and lead capture pages. So just to show you how simple it is, right? Just by clicking here, it takes you into the lead capture page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then on the top, okay, you could just put like page title. Okay, cool. We can put testing. Hold on one second. Okay, and then but we can actually remove this background. If
Mm-hmm.
you go on Google, you can save that. Boom. You can change the header, so we could
Mm-hmm.
put something like, and then we can probably maybe like change it. Decent. And then you can either choose your smart member. You can choose smart member, or
Uh-huh.
if you want to use like Aweber, you can put an Aweber code in there.
Okay.
But you can put it all in smart member. Then in smart member, you can create a list. So it's pretty cool. So and then you can redirect the URL. So basically, as soon as they opt in into this page, where do you want to
Right.
redirect them? And then you can choose, and then you can put a thank you message. So like if I don't want to take in their names, I can just do that, and now I'm only capturing their email.
Gotcha.
And then the button obviously can be changed as well. So maybe you want that color, and then instead of sign up, you can put get instant access, and then boom, just like that. Um, just like that, you can create a capture page. Um, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool how simple it is. It's really fast.
Right.
And then you could do the same thing for a bridge video. Like so bridge video. Let's say you want to create a bridge video. So as soon as they opt in, you want to say something like maybe you could do that. could do, we'll do this one. It's like loading really slow. Um, and let's say you like upload your bridge video to YouTube, right? I'm just gonna grab any video. Let's say, you know, you want to upload it to YouTube. You just, once it's uploaded to YouTube, you just get the embedded code. You copy that. You take it back. Oh, it's taking long. Just put the embedded code in there. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's taking long, but I have done bridge videos here. I think it's just my internet speed. But like this would be an example. This is a bridge video that I use to basically get people to sign up to my my membership site.
Okay.
And so it looks like this: join our free membership site, and then you click on it, and then it takes them to, you know, it redirects them to sign up. And I'm happy to say that I'm on, you know, every day I'm getting new members to my membership site. So so yeah, just like that, right? And you know, something else that's really cool is that you can create smart links. Okay.
Right.
So like the reason why you want to create smart links, especially when you start testing traffic, is because one of the reasons is because like for example, it tracks how many hits I've gotten. So this one has 590 clicks. You see that?
Yes.
And the reason why you want to do this is because when you understand the clicks that you're getting, okay, when you understand the clicks that you're getting, you divide the clicks by how much money you spent. So, like, for example, when you do that, you get how much you're paying per click, okay? And I'm just going to show you this really quick example really fast, just so you can understand how valuable this really is. So, like, Facebook PPC. So, like, these are some of the ads I'm tracking, okay? So, like, yesterday I spent $19.82, okay? And I had 551 clicks, okay? The reason why I want to know how much clicks I'm getting and how much I'm spending, because then it translates into my CPC, my cost per click.
Right.
And you want to know how much you're paying per click, because if you don't know how much you're paying per click, you might, you know, everything, when something's not going your way, it basically just means, hey, I need you to change me. You know, you need to tweak it. So it's important because if you look at some of the data here, had I not known this, imagine if I would have been stuck paying 42 cents a click. You know, that would have affected the cost per lead that I'm paying for.
Right.
So you want to know all of that stuff because it translates into data that you need to know and understand as a marketer. So, and then the last thing, another reason why you want to, it's cool, is because, like, let me just, as that's loading. Like for example, if I click on this button, it lets me know, like, I have two links. They're rotating because I have one capture page and another capture page. So I want to know that, because if I don't know that, okay, because by knowing that, then it lets me know what's converting better. So like this one, is this one converting better, or is the other one converting better? So it's pretty good because then you can do that. And also another thing that you want to do is, like, for example, maybe you want to test different bridge pages. Maybe you want to know which one is performing better. You can create the smart links allows you to create multiple links. Like, you see, like, I can put in different links here, and then I can rotate them randomly, sequential, least hits, weighted. So I know it's a lot of stuff, but of course, as you start progressing in your journey, all of this stuff is going to be super useful. And whether you decide to get it from Smart Member or you decide to pay another third-party service, that's totally fine, because everything I am showing you is something you're either going to get it through Smart Member or you're just going to have to pay it through a different service.
Right.
So that's basically it.
Appreciate you doing that.
And yeah, no problem. I wanted to kind of show you that. And there's like several other things, but I'm going to kind of, I know you have to get going, and I know we're a little bit over time. But I just wanted to let you know, I think Smart Member, I think they're going to close it out in the next 3-4 days. So I know you just recently spent $9.97 on the mastermind course, which you know, is not $97 or something like that. You know, it can be a little bit expensive for some people. Although I do want to let you know it's worth it. It's a lifetime membership. You're not paying anything monthly. So right now you might feel it, but in the long run, you're basically gonna have you're gonna have something that allows you to just crush it. You
Mm-hmm.
know. Oh, I'm sorry. I know you have to get going really fast. I think it wouldn't be fair if I didn't show you this.
Okay.
So like, can you see my page?
Yes.
Yes, I can create emails here, and I already like I have a list here, so I can, let's just say I want to send it to these people. I
Mm-hmm.
just click on there, and now I just click on here, and now all of a sudden they're there, and then I can just type in my email.
I do have to tell you that Andre had one quick question about the email part in the Smart Member site. He wanted to know if we would be able to import his list from his GET response.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Or do we have to physically manually type each email address from the list from GET response?
Oh no, it's really simple actually. I transfer my entire list from Get Response. So you just click here, you go to subscribers,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and then as that's loading, you click on add/import,
Okay.
and let's just say so basically when you export it from your Aweber list,
Yes.
it's going to it's going to transfer like in a CVS file,
I thought.
and
Okay.
you just literally like copy the whole thing like this,
Yes.
okay, and then you just put it in there, boom, and then you click on add to subscribers,
Okay.
and then you add them to the list that you want in here.
Ah, okay, great.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I
And-
think Chris Worker would have to have that too.
Yeah, man. This stuff it's pretty legit, man. It's really awesome. It's like you get it all in one place. You don't have to like log in, log out of different places. You don't have to pay different money to different places.
Right.
And I got to tell you something. I've seen this like from the very beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll tell you, it did not look all that, but I believed in it and I stuck with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen such major improvements in such little of time. So I know that from here on out, it's only going to get better. So that's one thing I can tell you, because I've seen when the Smart Membership site that was not looking like hot, it was looking kind of weird, but I kind of stuck with it. I believed in what he was saying, and I'm reaping the benefits now. So yeah, I wanted to just show you that, and to answer the question, absolutely. So if you guys are thinking of doing it, I would really appreciate if you guys decided to buy through me, and I'd be more than happy and willing to walk you guys through Smart Member.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys have any questions, and I also like to show you how I'm getting members into my membership site.
Right.
I'm doing it really differently than a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people will tell you to run traffic to a bridge page, but I'm capturing leads and capturing members at the same time. So that's something that you guys would like to know. I'd be more than willing to share with you how I'm doing that, because it's really I find it very valuable, because if people don't want to become a member, I still get them as a lead. If they become a lead and want to become a member, I still get them as a member. So I'm building a community and a list of leads. So that's one thing. That's one strategy that I'd be willing to show you if you guys decided to buy through me, and of course walk you through it. So what do you think? What do you think are the chances of you guys deciding to pick up Smart Member?
Well, we have to go out now, and I'm sure I'm going to tell him while we're out. And I think the only other thing that he would weigh is, okay, say that we get this Smart Member site, which I see the value of, and I know he hears of it. The only thing I have to let him know is how you just showed me that we can import the list from Get Response, is if he needed to compare between Smart Member and once Titan does launch, which we know that might be a couple of months from now, whatever, is it going to be a conflict where we're paying, what we're paying for our all-in access to Empower Network, and then he's wondering, is it going to be double as far as like how we have it now with Smart Member, with everything that we can do, the bridge videos, the lead page, capture page, list, la 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 la. Is that going to be duplicated in Titan when Titan actually does launch? That's the part where he's, going in the back and forth of his mind.
Yeah. I think that the best thing to do. I'm sure Titan's going to be an amazing thing. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I think that there are a lot of room for like there's a lot of room. There's a lot of questions that are not really answered. So I would hate for you guys to think it's going to be something and then it's not. Not to say that it's going to fall short to it, but just to say that this, like right now, Smart Member can build capture pages. It can build bridge pages. You can, hard, cold facts. And with Titan, it's still something in the process that can take a little longer. It might be a little faster, but there's still certain things that are not 100% like, can it really do that? Maybe it can, maybe it can't. But I hate for you guys to lose out on the lifetime membership sites, lifetime access on that. And of course, Chris Record is a marketer, and he's made this super friendly user and super marketer user friendly.
Right.
And I think that overall, if you guys do fear that you guys would be losing out on money because the other one launches, my recommendation would be one, okay, just use it. And when you use it, you're going to fall in love with it. And what's going to happen is that you're going to when you fall in love with things, it's kind of like you start sharing it with people.
Right.
So if you share it with people, Chris Record does have an ability. You can make an affiliate from that. So if you want to, you can certainly do that, and you can resell it, and then get your money back and get your investment back, and then still be safe with, you still have that. You didn't lose out on that, and then you can also do the Titan.
Right.
But I think that worst case scenario, you can always, he has a guarantee on it, and if you guys feel like you guys want to refund it, you guys can refund it. And then this way you guys don't miss out, because once it closes, it's going to close. And he has told us that when he releases, it will be in March, which means that you guys would have to wait longer. And when he does release it, it's going to be on a monthly thing. And everything I showed you is not going to be included. All of that's going to be little upsells that you have to pay that will add up to from $97 to $297 a month. So, yeah, so that would be my thing.
That makes sense. Just see it as two different income streams. That's what it comes down to, I think.
Yeah.
But is there another fee to pay once we decide to use it as an affiliate opportunity?
No.
Okay.
It's a lifetime. So, what's up, Andre?
What up, man? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm excited for you guys, man. Especially that event that you guys are going. You guys are going to a marketing summit, right?
Yeah, the live stream.
Yeah, there's a live stream. Yeah, because they huh?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said yeah, because you remember they were first talking about it being in Hawaii. So
sweet. Yeah, man, that's gonna be exciting, man. That's exciting stuff. I was just sharing with Sheila, a Smart Member, really quick. I kind of walked her through creating capture pages, bridge pages, and how you can import the stuff. So I'm excited for you guys. Whether you guys decide to do Smart Member or not, you guys are at the right place, man. Chris Record and the stuff he's teaching all of us is truly amazing, and it's super beneficial. So I know you guys are going to have a great year, especially being in the mastermind and with everything you guys are doing as well.
Yeah. Thank you, Paulo. So yes, I will most likely text you via Messenger or Boxer.
Okay, sounds good. All right, guys, you have a great day, okay? Take care.
By the way, do you prefer Messenger now?
Yeah, Messenger's good.
Okay.
Messenger's good. All right, take care. Bye-bye.